Dear respected Thay, dear brothers, dear sisters, today is April 19th in the year 2020. We are at Magnolia Grove Monastery in the Rising Tide Meditation Hall. I want to dedicate this Dharma talk to all the seniors, the class of 2020. So please allow me to visualize you as seniors, teenagers. But I have great respect for you. There are 30 monastics sitting in front of me. And during this challenging and difficult time, we often call it the coronavirus time, COVID-19. We think about the people who are in the hospitals. We think about the people who have to be in quarantine. We think about the doctors, the nurses, the sanitation workers, the servers, the chefs, the delivery men and women, the policewomen, the policemen keeping us safe. But there's a group of people that perhaps we don't often think about. And I myself at least fall into this, and I feel a little bit guilty. And that is the group of seniors who will be graduating this year, in the year 2020. It was 3 nights ago, I spoke to my niece, Vivian, who is 18 and in 12th grade. And she said, this year, I will not be able to graduate with my friends. I will not be able to walk across the stage to receive my diploma. My family will not be there to cheer and applaud when they call my name out. I bought my prom dress, and now I can't wear it. It's gonna stay in the closet. I paid money to attend this event with all other seniors, and now everything is lost. No graduation, no prom, no party, no senior trip. And for those of us who have been through all of this, we say, yeah, it's only graduation, it's not a big deal. But now imagine for the teenagers who have been waiting for this. For 12 years in school, it's heartbreaking, it's devastating, it's sad. It is a lifetime achievement for the teenagers to be able to walk across the stage to receive the diploma. It was a chance for them to celebrate what they have accomplished when they dance on that dance floor with their friends in their prom dress, in their tuxedo, with their favorite songs on. And now they don't have a chance to experience that. I feel their pain. I feel the sadness. That is why today I dedicate this sharing to the class of 2020. And beside all of that, they will not be able to listen to inspirational words from people who have impacted or who are impacting their society, the place they live in, which is the commencement speech. Commencement speech is a way to encourage seniors to start their new life with hope, with love, and with confidence. And so let's imagine this is like a commencement speech in a way. Let's just make it fun. We can call whatever we want. A Dharma talk, a commencement speech, a TED talk, a sharing. I didn't think about the seniors until 3 days ago. I have to admit. And then I found out there is also someone I know that is in the same boat as Vivian, and that is Albert, son of Uncle Huynh. So I called him and I spoke to him. And then I looked more deeply and I realized, oh, there is another senior I know, and that is Tu Minh, who comes here from time to time with her family. But I want to share with you some miracles that we can perform in this present moment, even though graduation is canceled, prom is canceled, tuxedo, caps and gowns are in the closet. But there are still miracles that we can celebrate. And one of the miracles is that you are alive and you are breathing. Yes, what's so miracle about that, you might ask? And perhaps you know someone who is having a difficult time breathing at this moment. And just visualize that image of someone who is gasping for air, who is on a ventilator. Then you see that, wow, it is a miracle to be able to breathe without the support of an oxygen tank, of a ventilator. And there is a friend that you can welcome into your life to help you to recognize all these miracles. And we can temporarily call it mindfulness. Oftentimes we think friend is someone, is a person. But today, let's just consider mindfulness as a friend. So mindfulness can perform miracles because mindfulness has the capacity to remind us what is happening in the here and in the now, to see the wonders of life. Perhaps it's difficult to see the wonders of life nowadays because you are stuck at home. You want to see your friends, but you can't. You want to go get your hair fixed, but you can't go outside. But do you know that history will remember you as heroes? Why? Because usually heroes sacrifice what they want, what they like, for the cause of humanity. Because you are someone so smart that you know, just by staying home at this moment, you are saving lives. You are loving yourself. So later on, your children, future generation, will remember you as heroes, as Shiro. Why is it called Shiro? It is because hero starts with H-E. Shiro starts with S-H-E. Hero, Shiro. So as a young gentleman, you can be a hero. As a young lady, you can be a Shiro. Do you get it? Yes. For sure, we might think that I'm not doing anything to contribute with what is happening at this moment. But don't think like that, my friends. Because just by washing your hands thoroughly, being at home, you are helping a lot. So I just want to share with all the seniors. Well done. Congratulations, class of 2020. And what does it mean, 2020? It means perfect eye vision, right? When we go to the doctor for eye test, the doctor will say, you need to wear glasses in order for you to drive. But there are those of us who have perfect eye vision, 2020. And the doctor say, with this vision, you can drive the airplane. And so as I look at this year 2020, perfect eye vision, I come to think this is a great time for us to have insight, wisdom. We can only have insight and wisdom when a vision is clear. And 2020 is a year for it. That's why when we look at what is happening in the present moment, don't fall into despair. Sure, this year, I will not be able to graduate with my friend, going to the prom, be on a senior trip. But I know that I am saving lives. And many people are also saving lives. And this work can be highly praised, needs to be applauded. And perhaps because this year you sacrifice, that's why it might be next year other people will be able to graduate. Now imagine if this year we don't make that sacrification, we don't make that sacrifice, then maybe next year, or maybe many other years to come, there will not be graduation for future generation. So history, again, will remember you as hero and as Shiro, because you sacrifice. You sacrifice out of compassion, out of generosity, and out of understanding. When I spoke to my niece, she was very sincere. She said that before the coronavirus hit the outbreak, she was on a spring break for a week. And then 2 days before going back to school, all the students received the news that because of the coronavirus, you now can stay home for 2 more weeks. And they were so happy. Can you imagine how happy they were? I would be too. It's like the feeling of waking up early in the morning, don't want to go to school, and you turn on the television, and the weatherman say, there is snow today where you live, and all schools are closed. Oh my goodness, it's just wonderful. And that is only for 1 day, and now to have 2 weeks off of school, this is the best. I love coronavirus, right? And then after 2 weeks pass by, they receive the news. The school is closed for the rest of the year. Everything is now canceled. You will continue to learn, but remotely on the internet. Teachers will still be there, but you won't see them. And then that's when the devastation hit. And then she realized one thing, that I'm so happy. Before, we would take things for granted. And now, I miss school, but I don't miss the food. And now I have a chance to bond with my family. Another teenager shared with me, now I have a chance to do what I have been neglecting, and that is to take care of my health. I use this time to reflect on what is important. And this is the insight from a teenager. And this gives me hope. And another teenager shared with me, last year I attended the graduation, and there was a boy who walked across the stage and he tripped. So I'm kind of happy that this year I don't have to walk across the stage to receive my diploma. So I don't have to be that boy. It's good that we add some bit of humor into this, to see that, yes, even though we are in a serious time, a lot of suffering, but how we look at it can help us to relieve suffering. And that is a miracle of mindfulness. With our friend mindfulness, we can alleviate suffering. We can reduce suffering. Your suffering is now so obvious, so clear. That you can hang out with a group of people that you enjoy to be with, your friends, your teachers. That is your suffering. But with mindfulness, we can see things with different angle. We can see like this. I can't see my friends. I can't see my teachers, not because I don't like them. I can't see them because of my compassion. Because of my hope. Because of my love. And that is something worth to be celebrated. We have been through life where we don't want to see someone because out of anger, out of jealousy, out of fear. That is a miracle of mindfulness. Whatever our suffering is, aware of it. Call it out. Sing it loud. Because it wants to be heard, it wants to be seen. But then at the same time, it wants to be changed and transformed. Once the suffering is cared for, it will feel your love. And then nourishment, joy, and happiness will naturally come. And that is another miracle of mindfulness. It's to help us to have the capacity to be nourished, to be joyful. As seniors, class of 2020, Perfect Eye Vision, you see clearly that you are not alone in all this chaos. And because you are not alone, then there's no need for us to fear. The word that is often said nowadays is together. A company, Salesforce, had their top executive event in February with the title, A Path Together. In 2016, presidential campaign slogan of Hillary Clinton was, "Together we are stronger." And today, together we shall overcome. Together here means we stay put where we are. It doesn't mean we get together and party. The together these days is a bit strange, isn't it? Together these days means we have to be far apart, 6 feet away, in order for us to be stronger. Yes, this kind of togetherness we've never been experiencing, and it's good to experience something new like this. Because as teenagers, we want something new, and so this is a great opportunity to see togetherness in a different angle. And as long as we are together, we shall overcome. Yes, together in May, we will be receiving a diploma. So on that day, let's say your graduation day is May 20. And your prom is on May 13th, okay? So within a week, you had your prom and you had your graduation. Wake up every morning with a beautiful smile on your face, as if you're waking up on your graduation day, that today I will graduate high school. Because that means that today I have 20 more new hours to live. Walk around the house with joy and allow yourself to shine by being kind to our parents. Shine as if you are walking across a stage to receive the diploma. And why do we have to only shine when we know other people are looking at us? Allow ourselves to shine even when no one is looking at us. Walk with hope. Walk with joy, knowing that I am able to walk. Walk with dignity. Walk with confidence, knowing that this is impermanent. Celebrate your accomplishment, not only when we have the diploma in our hands, but celebrate it each time we are able to be kind to ourselves. When we are able to call our friends to comfort, celebrate that. And when is your prom night? Sure, wear that dress. Who's preventing you from not wearing that dress? Organize your own prom at home. And instead of dancing with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you can dance with your mother and your father. Play the song, Dance with My Father, and dance with him. Play the song, Mama, and dance with her. Invite your siblings to dance with you. When you play your favorite K-pop song or your favorite artist, dance your heart out. When you play the song by Alicia Keys, This Girl Is on Fire, or Underdog, dance. Nobody can prevent you from dancing on your prom day. And even if when you're home by yourself, organize your own prom. Make it memorable. Don't stay in bed the whole day on that day and say, I feel my prom is dropped. That's not going to help. Wake up, put makeup on your face, put on that red lipstick, mascara, whatever you want. Put it on and dance. If I were you, I would do it too. Because you know what they say? Living happily is the best revenge. No, this is not a revenge to coronavirus. But this is an opportunity for us to let ourselves know that, yes, I can take care of myself. And that's nourishment. That is a miracle of mindfulness. I spoke to a teacher who taught seniors high school for many years before she got her PhD and is now teaching in a university. And this is what she say about this generation of teenagers. She said with so much pride that I've never seen any generation of teenagers like this generation who is so motivated, about climate change, about social injustice, about inequality. There are some of us, whenever we look at teenagers, we find that they don't have any energy. All they want to do is sleep and eat and be on Instagram. But we know that beside these three, deep down in their heart, they have great love. And that they really want to change how things are at this moment to be much better. They experience, you have experienced school shootings, gun violence, bullying. You have been through a lot of crises. So you are resilient. You are very resilient. You are very strong. Do you remember the day when many high school students gathered in Washington, D.C. to join thousands of other students all over the U.S.? To ask about what can political do about gun violence, especially all this mass shooting in the United States. So class of 2020, don't think that you can't do anything. You are doing many things. You have done many. You deserve to be praised endlessly You deserve to be applauded by thousands of people. And most importantly, you deserve to live. You deserve to be happy. And so invite this friend of mindfulness to come into your life. Like whenever this anger comes, just say to this anger, my anger, I know you are there, and just breathe with me. And we can close our eyes and just breathe in and out 5 times, 10 times with the anger. When there's irritation, inside comes up. Don't bang your head in the wall. Don't slam that door, because it's very expensive to have head surgery, and it's very expensive to have a door fixed. It is not worth it. Invite mindfulness. Invite your friend to sit next to you. Breathe and say to yourself, this also shall pass. I invite all of us to come back to our breathing and cherish, really to cherish our breathing as we listen to the sound of the bell and remind ourselves what a gift it is to be alive in the here and in the now. Seniors, class of 2020, perfect eye vision. Continue to be the visionary. Continue to look at life with your bright eyes. And know that beside all these difficulties and all these challenges, there are still many goodness of life that can be found. That at this moment, I have a house to stay. I have food to eat. I have water to flush the toilet. Yeah, simple, right? Now imagine if we don't have water to flush the toilet, what would our house be like? Like a teenager once shared, I used to take things for granted. And now I cherish every little things. And if we ask ourselves, what is this coronavirus is teaching us? Perhaps that can be an answer. Cherish every little thing. We might not know how your first day of college will be like. It might be online. It might be a while until you step your feet into the ground of the university you chose. But that doesn't mean that we need to fall into despair or be fearful. That will give us an opportunity that, yes, when I have a chance to walk on that university campus, my heart will be filled with joy. People will see my smile. I no longer have fear standing next to someone. And I can make new friends with a handshake or with a bow. Prepare yourself to welcome life with this jubilant energy inside. We know that you have suffered enough, and we don't want you to suffer anymore, and also you don't want to suffer anymore. And you can help yourself with this. That is being loyal to life, being faithful to life, and have kind thoughts toward yourself and others. Don't think that this is the end of your life. No. Remember, commencement is just a beginning. Graduation is the beginning, is the commencement. A thought that would help us is to bring the awareness, to bring mindfulness, to shine light into everything that we do. Opening the door and knowing that it has a lock, we can feel happy because it can mean that now you are safe. Opening the refrigerator and you see that there's food inside, that's something to celebrate about. Brushing your teeth and knowing that you have teeth to brush. Of course, all teenagers have teeth to brush, right? That's a great feeling. All these great feelings that we want, we can create. And we don't have to wait until we walk across the stage to receive the diploma. We don't have to feel good when we wear that prom dress. We can feel good when we are standing in the restroom by ourselves, look in the mirror and say, I love you. I love you to the women in the mirror, to the man in the mirror, to the lady in the mirror, to the gentleman in the mirror, to the there in the mirror. So class 2020, perfect eye vision. Congratulations. You have done a brilliant job. And know that we are here for you. You are our hero. And once again, please accept my apology for not thinking of you enough, for not knowing your pain, your devastation. You are in our hearts. We know you cry in your sleep because you miss your friends. Because the things that you have been waiting for are now not happening. You are in our thoughts, in our prayers, in our hearts. And we also know that because of your creativity and your intelligence, you will find the people that you trust to share what is in your heart. You will write down and express your feelings in your journal. So class of 2020, perfect vision, good luck. Please continue to be good, be kind, be thoughtful, be loving, and continue to fall in love with life. And remember, it is a miracle to be alive. Just breathe. Thank you, class 2020. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for listening.